Hey, what's up guys, Little Jester here, and welcome back to our Minecraft Survival Let's Play. I'm not gonna even go into my normal intro and say what the number of this episode is. I believe it's 18. I believe it's episode number 18. So, yeah, I'm gonna just stick with that. But in the last episode, we started off spooky season by, first of all, changing my skin, as you can see, like so. And also, building an abandoned house, and also discussing what else we're gonna be doing for this place. Yeah, and I gotta say, I love this building. I don't know why, but maybe it brings me back to medieval style, which I'm predominantly I like the most, or like to build the most, whatever. It is predominantly my style of building. I don't really do the whole modern-esque thing. That's why I did it well, in this survival let's play, because it was out of my comfort zone. So. But yeah, I'm predominantly a medieval builder. So, just so you know. Just so you know. But today's episode is a pretty special one, and a pretty big one too. Because today, we're going to be building a church/cemetery. And I think it's pretty good. As you can see, I have it laid out like so right over here. I already have the design all cracked down, or at least how I want it to be. So, yeah, that's basically what we're going to be doing in today's episode. Yeah, but, yeah, I don't know what else to say. But I guess I'm going to get cracking on this. And, unlike the last episode where I forgot to give you an update, I will make sure that I give you an update as soon as possible. So, yeah. Let me get started. Alright guys, welcome back to kind of like a progress update. Told you I would do it. So this is where we're at right now. Just kind of built up the walls a little bit. It doesn't really show you how much it's going to get you. Like, it's going to show you the overall kind of picture of how you might think I'm going to do this. We're going to have like a little tower, we're going to have a tower in the center right here. Where in the middle, I'll punch out. And I believe I have a bell in my base over there. So I'll probably put that in there, because that's what I did in my design that I did in my creative testing world. But yeah, as you can see, as you can probably tell, it's not going to be the biggest church ever, but that's what I was going for. I didn't want it to be too big and grand. I kind of wanted it to be just kind of old and small and broken down and stuff like that, because why not? But yeah, so here's your progress update for you. I'm sure I'll give you another one once, well, maybe not, because I am pretty far into it now, kind of, because all I have to do really right now is add in the roof, and that's it, pretty much, and add a bunch of details. But yeah, I guess I'll get back to work, and yes, well, I finished it. I finished the church. Which, might I add, is that this is not the only part in this episode. We still have the gravestones that we're going to be making in this episode to complete the whole entire, experience, I guess. So, let's turn around. Boom. There is, indeed, the church. As you can see, it's very... Ooh, I forgot to do that. Excuse me on that, but alright, but here it is. Here is the church. As you can see, there's a little bell in there. It's a very simple build, don't get me wrong. It's a very simple build, but I think it works. I think it works a lot. We have our nice friend here. Could be like the church's keeper or whatever, or the retired church's keeper. Who knows? Who became a merchant or a wandering trader, whatever. But yeah, it's very overgrown. There's a lot of, leaves and stuff like that I added right here, and on the roof and everywhere, basically, because that's what I was going for, is a very overgrown and abandoned, church, of course, because, yeah, why not? It's spooky. It's supposed to be scary and spooky. But yeah, here it is on the inside. It's very overgrown, and we are in a swamp. So, I mean, you might as well have a few, a little bit of water at least somewhere in your build, as if the swamp is kind of taking over, or taking back over this church, and kind of deteriorating it over time, and eventually it'll all crumble down, and, because of science. 'cause science rules. Sorry, Bill Nye. But yeah, like I stated, this is not the only thing that we're going to be doing in today's episode. Not just building this. We're going to also be doing some gravestones or whatever. We're going to be just placing a bunch of gravestones everywhere and making this into a cemetery as well. So yeah, I guess we can get into that. I think what I want to do with them, the gravestones, is where did I set my gravestone that I had? There it is. We might have a few of the gravestones that I made. Of these gravestones over here. Sorry, I cannot talk, and I apologize. I want it to vary and be different from each of them, or whatever. At least a few of them, or have them spread out, because you're not gonna have the same gravestone by each other. It's gonna, well, at least in my mind, we're not gonna do that. But yeah, we're just gonna build a few of those. I think we're gonna start off with building a few of the ones that I just showed you, and then kind of go on from there. I think I'm just gonna build like them and then come back later and, like, you know, mess them up a little bit and make them less what's the word for it? Clean, I guess. Yeah, clean. I can't actually remember how oh yeah, no, never mind. I know how to, nope, that's not what I wanted. Like so, and we also need some slabs, but it is becoming nighttime, so I gotta sleep. God, why do blocks have to be so difficult? That is not the block that I'm looking for. Thank you very much. I have my bed on me, don't I? I do. Let's sleep real quick. And then we'll get some, I almost said buy, we'll get some, we'll make some slabs, some stone slabs. Sorry if I'm stumbling through my words. I think it's just late. And my brain is melting as I'm talking. So talking is a little hard. And also there's a change in weather because it is fall. After all, it's getting colder. And it's really messing with me a little bit, and I do live in Ohio, so I mean, we get 4 seasons of basically a day. So I mean, yeah, it's kind of hard to keep up and keep my wellness in check, I guess. But we need more of these, because I don't want a lot of these bigger gravestones, but I want a good amount at least of them. So yeah. All right, let's so we build one there, so I think we'll have one like here, I guess. And it'll be cool because we have like these very varying heights and all. So at least I believe it'll look cool. Maybe it won't, but hey, I believe it will look cool, and hopefully you guys do too. There you go, there's another one, and then we'll put one right here as well. Boop, and then boop, and then boop, boop, boop. And as you can tell, it's a very simple kind of gravestone and all, because, you know, making it as simple as possible. Okay, so we have 3 of them. Maybe add another one. I don't want it to go too far, the gravestones or whatever go too far. Maybe we'll put one like in the back here, kind of hidden away, I guess. Maybe this could be the more important graves, I guess, or important to the church or whatever. I don't know. Could be like a celebrity or something. I really don't know what I'm saying here, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, there's that. And then I guess for the ones that aren't so important, I guess I don't really have too many designs of gravestones that I can do or really could think of, so I might as well just do a few of them where it's just like, you know, that kind of like a block, but not really a block. And we'll have a bunch of these like kind of smaller ones, I guess, dotted around. And we can also add like coarse dirt, I can't talk, coarse dirt in front of them, making it look like they're, you know, being dug or whatever, or have been dug up in the dirt, still like turning into grass, whatever. It's still in its like dirt phase, which will be kind of creepy because all of them will have that on it. So it'll mean that all of these graves are fresh, or maybe there's something more sinister. You never know. You never know. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, my throat is kind of hurting. I think it's just all the mucus. That's not how I wanted it to face. All the mucus back build up from, you know, the change in weather and all. Because yeah, I don't know if I want to put like a fence or anything around this or not. And of course, off camera, I'll probably add a few more, you know, gravestones, and also I want to add a few more trees around because it just, you know, gets rid of some of the blank space or whatever. We'll add one right here, that's cool. Add one right here, that'll be fine. Add one down here. Don't want it to have too many trees, and because that would just be too much. But we can add a few around here. Add one right here where the llama is, and we'll just have these grow up by themselves, maybe with a little bit of help from the good old bone meal. But for now, we're just gonna not do that and hold off. Let's eat. And then we can also, well, you know what? I might as well go get some bone meal. And good news is we're right above my mob spawner, which has some bone meal in it. And it's been a while since we've been here, at least on camera. I've been here a few times actually, just repairing my stuff and all. You know how it does, or do whatever. Like I said, I can't talk. I think my brain's fried. Apply the elytra. I'm a big fan of these elytras. Don't get me wrong. They've been around for a while, but still, I love these. I love these so much. Ooh, big tree, big boy tree. All right, let's add. Oh god, laggy lag. There you go. There's another one. We can also add vines. I almost said veins to this. Yeah, as you can tell, very fried brain. Very fried brain. I was contemplating making my own trees, but then I tested a few things out that didn't really work, so I might as well just do this instead. Not what I want to do. There you go. There you go. Yep, like a so. And then I think it was only this one. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, like that. And then we can go back into my chest. Open, put all that junk in there, and grab some coarse dirt. I wanted also some puzzle, but you know, I couldn't find any mega tigers, so we'll just have to make do with what we got. Do this. I know this is probably not the best thing, punching it with my fist, but hey, that's okay. That's okay. Just it'll take a little bit more time, but I don't mind. I don't mind if you don't mind. I'm kind of just dragging this video out longer, so. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut right here, and then I'm going to, you know, finish this up, add a few more details to it, and then I'll be right back, and we can end the episode. Alright guys, welcome back. So I finished. I went ahead and finished it, like I told you guys in the last clip. Went ahead and finished it, added a few more details to it, and here we are. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Here we are in the cemetery. As you can see, I added bushes. The trees, I showed you that in the last clip. Added bushes and went around and put some coarse dirt in the graves. I like these. I did like 2 of these where the graves have been like dug up. So we have some grave robbers on our hands. Did one over here, and I did one right here as well. Added some bushes around. Added pumpkins, of course, because I've been stocking up on pumpkins because one of our goals is to add like a pumpkin patch kind of thing over somewhere in this area. So I added some pumpkins and some jack-o'-lanterns and stuff like that, which is pretty cool, and I'm liking it. I'm very happy with how this turned out, and hopefully you guys are too. But on a further note, that's all the time I have for today's episode, and I want to thank you guys for watching it. If you did. if you liked it, please leave a like. It really tells me that you're really loving the the series and my channel and stuff like that. Also, if you're not liking it, go down to the comments. Tell me what I can improve on. Tell me what I can improve on. But also subscribe if you're new, and subscribe in general if you're not new. Like, if you're not subscribed already, like, what the heck are you doing? What the freak are you doing? Get on it. Get on it right now. I'll wait. Alright, good. You did it. Good job. Good job. I applaud you. I applaud you. And also, if you could, hit that that bell notification, the notification bell right beside the subscriber button, because it tells you whenever I upload. And yeah, but of course, I'm Little Jester, and this has been the Minecraft Survival series, and I'm out. Peace.